Hello anyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where today we will be finishing the game. Because we have to, because tomorrow I go down south to return the Switch to my sister, which I am very sad about, but, you know, at least I got to play this. It's been a few days because I've had a lot going on in this last week. So, again, not entirely sure where we're up to. Hopefully the start of this won't be too much of a mess. But we'll get there. I did hear that one of the other routes ends on chapter 18, and we're on chapter 16 right now, so hopefully it won't take that long. Not sure if the end will be this episode or the next, but we will see. Right. What side quests do we have? Nothing very interesting. Fair. So... seize the Great Bridge. Yes, that's what we were doing. I don't know if there's anyone I need to... Okay, most people are above level 30 now. Good grief. Maybe we'll do some reclassing. Right. I like the one I'm on. You can stay on that. I don't use you, so there's no point. You're already an advanced class, apparently. You're advanced. Wait, is it Master I'm supposed to be doing now? I've lost track at this point. Yes, okay. So we want to do that, but I need a lot more seals. Let's see if I can buy them. Hopefully I can. Limited to 5. I will buy all 5, please. I might be able to buy more next time, I'm not sure. That was expensive, but worth it. Right. Certifying. Raphael, good unit. So you can go up. It's a really weird chest plate.
Yeah! I passed!
Yeah, you did. Who else do I want to upgrade? Ignat's not entirely sure. I'm surprised you're not level 30 yet, actually. Hilda, you're also a pretty good unit. What's the difference here? Not a huge amount, actually, by the look of it. Who else do I use regularly? I can't change you, apparently, which is weird. Despite being the right level. Ah, you're just not likely to pass. Okay. Flame is... I'm happy with her. Ignat's... Again, I don't really use you all that much. Yeah, so you just have no chance of passing those. Oops, really ought to work on my skills more apparently. You're already a master, aren't you? Yep. I'll upgrade you as soon as I can. Well, that's slightly disappointing. But anyway. I think we explored last week, so there's probably not much new going on. I'm going to rest this time, just for motivation and create a sword, not that I use the thing. Going to instruct manually just because otherwise I will never get the correct people, aka the people I actually use, so. I feel like I should have spent more time earlier in the game looking up what classes I would want to train them into and working on skills, so like if I'd given Ignat's horse skills it could have been a Dark Knight. But it is what it is. Oh, I've still got a point left. And I don't regret the decisions I've made to get to this point. Not most of them, anyway. And then, group tasks. You guys were losing sight of everything, weren't you? Marianne and... Actually... I want to try and build supports with Seteth and Flane, because apparently they're cute. So I'm going to go with that. And then goals, yeah. Let's go with whatever I've got. Looks like I might have a Seteth and Flame support unlocked actually. I want to have a look at that if I do. Because I hear it confirms some things. Can't believe I'm coming so close to the end of this. If it is nearly the end, I have some issues with the pacing. Because it felt like it was...
I'm with you this time, brother?
No need to worry, Flame. Simply leave it all to me.
Must you always take away all the fun from me?
Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like the pacing
Most
was
satisfactory
really good
result.
before the time
Thank
skip.
you, me? But you did
And
everything.
has been a bit weird after the time skip, because it started really slow and now it seems to be moving very quickly.
Well worth the effort.
So, you know,
Perhaps I'll expand the...
This'll help keep me alive.
great. Don't suppose that got anyone in a better place, did it? No. Of course it wouldn't after just one. Let's have a look at supports then. No, I don't. Oh, I've already had it. I don't remember that.
Manuela, a moment?
Must be their ace support that has it then.
Oh, hello, Seteth.
I've spent too much time talking to my friend. My brain is fried between... She's finished Adel's route and is now on Dimitri's route, so I've lost track of what's going on.
I must apologize, but I'm quite busy. Perhaps we could talk another time?
I have already confirmed that you have no urgent business. I would like to hear your explanation now.
My explanation? For what?
Allow me to be more specific. Where were you, and what were you doing last night?
Did they just change rooms in the middle of a sentence?
Oh, my dear Seteth. You must relax that worried brow. Those forehead creases will ruin your beauty.
Just answer the question, please.
What question is that? The one you already know the answer to? Last night I had a bit of fun and a bit of drink. Less of one and more of the other, sure, but...
How much you drink is not my concern. But you are an adult who is tasked with the supervision of children. You should not be causing trouble for the students. It is unacceptable for you to expose them to your disgraceful behavior. Even more so to impose upon them the labor of cleaning up your mess.
Oh, don't oversell it. All they did was walk with me back to my room.
From what I hear, you had to be carried.
I'd like to think I'd remember that. If it happened, and it probably didn't, it's not as if I'm heavy. Nobody hurt themselves. Did they? Come on, Seteth. Loosen up. If you're so worried about how I'll behave, why don't you join me for a drink sometime? I mean, I only get in trouble when I drink alone.
If it will help to improve your behavior, I would not object to accompanying you from now on.
I'd love to see how that goes.
Well, that sounds just delicious. What are you doing tonight? Around...
But first I will lecture you on all of the intricacies of proper behavior in the supervision of children. And until I am done, you will not drink a drop of alcohol.
I love him.
If you agree to those conditions, I will join you. I will even drink with you. Alcohol has little effect on me.
That is just... You know, getting lectured by you is... Well, I think the word is torture. Yes, that's it. Torture. And I won't have it. I'm going to go get a drink and try to forget this ever happened.
How is it that you imagine yourself the tortured one?
Oh, I love Seteth. Oh, so many supports to get through. Although not as many as I thought, so we'll try and run through them.
Who's there? Oh, hey, Ignatz.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Relax. You're not interrupting.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were training out here.
I sometimes come here to practice by myself. It's more like a real battlefield, you know? Shooting the targets in the yard lets you train your aim and all, but the tension just isn't the same.
You're right. A real battlefield feels quite different. But if that's the atmosphere you want, I feel even more like I'm intruding.
Oh, knock it off. You're already here. May as well stick around while I catch my breath.
Ah, okay, sorry. Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
You know you've said you're sorry about a dozen times since you got here.
Oh, I'm so... Ah,
It's fine. I guess it's part of your charm. Hey, what's that bundle of papers? Oh, did you come here to paint? I remember now. Someone said you're a great artist. You paint a lot, right?
yes. Yes. When I have the time, that is. I enjoy painting. It helps me relax.
Oh, well, that could be your thing.
My thing? Huh? What do you mean?
Last time we talked about it, you said you didn't have a thing you were really amazing at. But if you like painting so much, it must be a skill you're looking to master.
My paintings are nothing but a hobby. Besides, I'm not that good. I never took art lessons. When I was little, I drew a picture for a young girl. The picture made her so happy that I decided to keep at it. That's how it started.
So you're practicing your art to make other people happy? Is that it?
Oh no, that's an overstatement. I must insist again, it's just a hobby. Even if I were to become a master artist, it wouldn't be a useful skill.
Aren't you from a merchant family employed by the nobles? I think it would be really useful there.
I'm not inheriting the business. My brother is. My father said that I'm to become a knight, so my art won't do anyone any good. At all. Ever.
Oh, Ignatz.
That was sad.
Whew. Today's training was murder. Ah, Shamir. I have a question for you. Shamir? Oh, I suppose she's meditating or something. Never mind then, I guess.
Where are you going?
Ah! Shamir!
Don't you have a question?
No, it's not important.
I'm finished meditating. Speak.
No, it's not. You're probably tired anyway.
Always be willing to speak and ask questions. Understood?
Yes, understood. I'll remember that for next time.
Next time.
Yes, I'm okay for today. Sorry to disturb you. I'll be leaving now.
Why must he be so difficult?
Okay. That was a random combo.
Is that Raphael?
Yeah, I get it. But you can't be so picky. You need some meat in your diet. I don't know if you can eat human food, but bug meat might be good for you. That's right. You need to eat plenty of bug meat if you want to get big and strong like me. No more sweets for you.
What? He's talking to a bird?
Huh? Is someone there? Oh, Marianne! You're right on time. This little birdie was telling me that he misses you. And, oh, it flew off.
It appears so.
Why do you think birds fly away when there's more than one person around? Birds never seem to stay put unless I'm alone.
Birds are very cautious creatures. They tend to fly away when they're startled.
You mean they're afraid of loud noises? Oops, that was probably too loud for the birds. Come on, Raphael, keep it down. How's this? Do you think we'd be able to talk to birds together like this? I still haven't met a bird that can speak human. I was hoping you could introduce me.
Huh? I thought you were just talking to one.
I was mostly talking at him, not to him. He just said chirp chirp and stuff like that. I had no idea what he was talking about. I don't think he understood me either. Marianne, you always know which birds understand what you're saying, right? Next time you find a bird who understands you, I hope you let me know so I can join the conversation.
Now what am I supposed to do?
I'm just flicking through these as quickly as possible because I love the support function as a general rule, but dear lord, there's a lot of them in this game.
You've been an enormous help. Thanks so much. Excuse me. I have some more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary. Oh, were there more? I thought I'd gotten them all. I just have bandages and other small things, but there might be more coming. Well, I just got the boys to bring in the heavy bottles. Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up. My apologies. I don't really need your apologies. I need your help. Oh, okay. How can I help? How can you help? I said tidy up, didn't I? See the shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages. I can try. Hey, careful, Marianne. There's some strong stuff in those bottles. I'm sorry, No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf. I can do that. Now the bandages fell. No! So in the end, I did it all by myself. I'm sorry that I was no help. I just got in your way. It's fine. We'll even it out with pastries. You want me to get you pastries? I guess I can. You seem so thoughtful and composed, but you're surprisingly clumsy. It's such an odd mix. I practically have no choice but to take over for you. You're right. I'm sorry.
Just gonna try and get through all of these. So they're all done. We can move on with our lives and with this game.
Oh, hey Marianne. Leonie? I thought greenhouse duty was mine today. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm sorry. You've been avoiding me ever since I lost my temper, haven't you? You're probably scared of me now. In the moment, I was hurt. I'm sure you had good reasons to act the way you did. If you want me to leave you alone, I will. I promise. You've got nothing to fear from me. Leonie, I've watered all the plants, so I'm done here. I'll get out of your way. Wait! Huh? Hey, what is it? It's, I don't mean to bother you. I'm sorry for keeping you here. No, not at all. Thanks for keeping me. Honestly, I've been worried about you. If you ever want to talk about anything, just say so. I'll make time. I've been avoiding people for most of my life, so I'm not the best at speaking. I know it's hard. You've been through a lot, but it's worth the extra effort to talk to your friends. I make everyone uncomfortable. I just don't know how to carry on a conversation. Hey, we're having one right now, and I'm telling you, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm actually really happy. So don't worry about me. And it's okay to be quiet sometimes, but try to find a middle ground at least. Otherwise, you'll never get any better. Oh. As far as what to talk about, anything's good. Hobbies, things you like, a dream you had last night. Really, anything. Okay, then. I like this flower. I think it's nice. I think so too. Did you know that where I come from, those have a completely different color? Oh, really? I'd like to see that. Great. Come visit my village someday. In fact, we should invite all of our friends. It'll be fun. Oh, yes. That would be very exciting. Oh, it's Raphael. What's he doing at that desk? Hey, are you studying? I thought you'd given up on it. Nice to see her. What the?
Oh, Leonie!
What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I just got a thank you letter from my little sister.
Okay, maybe start from the beginning.
My little sister lives with my grandpa now. She's had to deal with so much since I decided not to take over the family business.
You might have to back up a bit more before this starts to make sense to me.
Our parents were merchants, but they died in an accident. We had some money saved at first, but Grandpa isn't healthy enough to work, and I'm not smart enough to work a job that requires much thinking.
That's really tough. Hard to make a fortune with just your strength, I'm sure.
I had to sell all our valuables just to pay my way here so I could become a knight.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
My sister wants the best for me, but she's the smart one in the family. She's the one that should be here. When I ask if she needs anything, she always says she's fine. She doesn't want to ask me for anything, because she knows I'm having such a hard time here.
She sounds like a great kid. So, what did the letter say?
It says she's happy and thankful for all the study materials I sent her.
That's good, right? Wait, where did you find extras?
I couldn't find any, so I just sent her mine. It's like you said, right? It's better to give them to someone who will use them instead of letting them go to waste.
Don't take this the wrong way, but don't you think you've still got things to learn? Well, I guess if it makes her happy, it's worth it. Maybe I can scrounge something up for her too. Hey, I'm about to take out the trash. Got anything you want me to take? How about these? Just some old study notes of mine. Wow, that's quite the pile there. You sure it's all fine to throw away? Of course. It's all safely stored in my brain now. If I concentrate, I can access any of it with ease. Why am I not surprised? I wish I had even half your power of concentration. Okay, here we go. Ugh, this is pretty heavy. Well, it'll be a good workout. Oh, but you were telling me not to take my training so lightly. Still, can't hurt to get a little exercise in. I'll just take it at a run. See you later.
Have we had a Lysithea paralogue?
What is it, Lysithea? Was there something in that pile of paper you wanted to hang on to after all?
Because I'd be really interested to hear more about her.
No, that's not it. There's just something I want to say to you. I'm sorry for saying your way of doing things was inefficient. You've clearly grown plenty strong, doing things as you have. Not to mention, multitasking and training in that way surely presents interesting challenges. Well, sure. But if everyone has their own methods, then your methods aren't wrong either. All you did was share them with me, so there's no need for apologies. Still, it's probably beyond me to imitate your levels of focus and concentration. How do you even manage to throw yourself into only one thing like that? I haven't much choice. I can't waste even a single moment. I can understand that. I'm sort of the same way. I hate feeling like I'm not getting enough work done. Anyway, you should just do what works for you. You've got something you want to achieve, right? That's why you feel pressured to study so hard. Yes, then focus on what matters to you. Leave the rest to people who have the time for it. And hey, if you need any heavy lifting done, you know where to go. The way I see it, it's all training. You know, Leonie, you're so kind, so strong. Whoa, what's with the compliments all of a sudden? I was just thinking what an incredible partner you'd make. Really, you've got all of the perfect qualities. What? I'm not simply saying that. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. You're making me blush. What a strange way to compliment someone.
Hello, Crookquill. Tranquil Moorcat has re-entered the room. Ugh, so many supports.
Hey, Hilda. You said you wanted to talk? Oh, what's with all these expensive necklaces? Why do you have them all laid out like that? Pretty, right? I'll let you choose whichever you like. Huh? Why would you do that? Just choose. I want you to have one. I'm not gonna accept a gift like that without a reason. Even with a reason, I'd probably decline. Look how gorgeous they are, though. Wearing beautiful things gives you energy. Maybe for you. Yes, for me. Why would it be any different for you? Because to me, those are just fancy decorations. Take this one, for example. How did you come by it? This was the first necklace I picked out for myself. It doesn't suit my style nowadays, so I don't often wear it. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. The sentimental value of each one. These necklaces are nice and all, but I don't have any special feelings or memories about any of them. But this charm, it's packed with things I don't want to forget. Captain Gerald's teachings, and a lot of memories, too.
You can't see, but I'm rolling my eyes. Dear Lord Leone, let it go with my dad.
Even if to you, it's just a dirty hunk of wood. I do understand. But still, you're not going to be very popular with the boys if you keep wearing that dirty old thing. Like I care about that. You can drop the whole stony face to act. Come on, I'm offering to help you here. I could even make a charm for you as a gift, if you're really hung up on sentimental value. Make a charm for me? You do that? Sure, why not? I don't want you to be alone your whole life. Besides, this happens to be a talent of mine. It'll be really, really cute, so you'd better wear it. Sure. I can't just accept a gift for nothing, though. I'll make one for you, too, if you'll teach me how. And I'll put plenty of feeling into it, so when we exchange them, it will really mean something. Oh, that sounds lovely. I'll gladly teach you how, but make me something cute, okay? I'll see what I can do.
Also, she keeps talking about her charm being a chunk of wood, but it clearly looks like metal. Nearly through it now.
Who is it?
It's me, Raphael!
Oh, Raphael! I'll get the door. What are you up to? Oh, whoa! What an enormous crate! And look what's in it. Crystal vials, shiny rocks.
And I got this too.
Oh, what a splendid flower. And so fresh. Hey, wait a second. Is that for your sister?
Yeah, I finally got my hands on something cute, just like you suggested.
That's so nice. But wait a second. Is this that flower from Fodlan's throat?
Of course! I had to run to make it back in time. It was a lot farther than I thought.
You ran all that way? And while we're on the topic, aren't these all Myron crystals? Such fine carvings on them. They must be the work of a true artisan. It couldn't have been easy getting your hands on these.
I figured I should follow your advice. You know more about what's stylish than I ever could.
Well done. I'm sure your sister will be pleased. All that's left is to make that necklace.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how to put it together. I've spent so long trying to figure it out that the flowers have started wilting. There are only a few nice ones left.
Huh. That's not good. I could try telling you how to make it, but you can't afford to lose any more flowers. Oh, all right. Looks like it's Hilda to the rescue. I'll take it from here.
Seriously? You're really gonna help me?
Sure. I make myself things from time to time, and this is definitely easier than teaching you how. But you owe me for this. I expect to be paid back.
Don't you worry about that. I'll find something really nice to pay you back with.
It couldn't have been easy finding all these trinkets. He must really love his sister. Still, older brothers can be so dense.
Good grief, are we nearly done?
Ah, found you. Hello, Lysithia. Hilda? What's that box you're holding? It's making me nervous for some reason. Your big sister Hilda's here, and she's going to make you look all grown up. I, don't recall ever asking you to. That's right. I knew exactly what you needed. You didn't have to ask. Now take a seat. With makeup, you can't just pick your favorite colors. You must choose colors that suit you and the occasion. If you'll be up close and personal, if you're going to a ball, for example, you want to keep it subtle. On the other hand, if you're going to be on stage, the colors should be overt. I've never used makeup before. It sounds complicated. Let's put up your hair to show off your neck. But we'll leave a few strands hanging to make you look more vulnerable. Why would I want to appear vulnerable? I don't want to be attacked. This is for wooing, not warring. When you're older, you might understand the importance of looking a little vulnerable.
Is Hilda just trying to wing woman for all of the girls? Because if so, then great, but interesting choice of supports there.
You're treating me... Now, when you're standing, put your non-dominant foot a step back. It looks more elegant.
Oops, skipped a bit.
When sitting, don't lean back, but don't slouch either. And ensure at all times you are gracefully extending your fingers. Gracefully extending? Suddenly standing and sitting are an exhausting activity. Hilda, that's enough. This is wearing me out. I knew you had potential. You'll go far, my darling. A couple of years to develop your charms, and no girl will outmatch you. I'm not sure I'm cut out for this type of thing. Oh, believe me, you are. With a little help from me, you'll have men falling at your feet. No thanks. You're more suited to such things. I'll leave it to you. I haven't the time or the energy to fuss over how I'm perceived. Even with my best efforts, I'll never be as good at this as you are. Still, this was rather fun. Thank you, Hilda. She really is brimming with untapped potential. And she smiles like that. Wow. Even my heart skips a beat.
Are we done? Good grief, I think we're done. Right. Do I wanna... I guess I'll explore. Don't think I have anyone to talk to. I don't. But I'll get in some faculty training, probably. See if I can get in on this tournament. Oh yeah, Claude's on a wyvern. That's not gonna end well for him, is it? Oops.
Too easy.
I fought and won.
Could have gone worse. I love Claude. Based on what I've heard from my friend as well, I seem to have picked the only Lord with any sanity. The other routes sound pretty wild. Yeah, I really shouldn't have entered a flying person onto this. But oh well. Go to faculty training, I guess. Ugh, I just caught sight of my own name and got really confused. I forgot we had Judith around now. We're getting close to the mission, which is exciting. Go through the usual cycle of instructing. Nothing to see here. Okay, that's that done. Ooh, support.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
Is that supposed to be a reference to how the professor is the goddess now?
I've spent my life avoiding people, so I wouldn't have to expose them to this horrible burden of a crest. My father was born with it as well. He's the one who told me to avoid others as much as possible. He said it would be the cause of great unhappiness to both myself and everyone around me. After some time, I was only truly comfortable opening up to animals and the goddess. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for? Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live. I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. I'm still not ready to tell everyone about my crest, but I feel that the burden of my curse has been lifted. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on. Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
That was surprisingly heavy. I like Marion a lot. I think she's a really interesting character.
Thank you.
This was less than ideal. Still, nothing to blame but my own inadequacy.
That is because you attempted to do everything yourself. Next time, allow me to help.
I must always improve.
I think I've got the idea.
I'm getting it.
Ooh, Marianne's S. My first one. I think. I assume that the battle isn't anything interesting. suppose I ought to do some of these, but I really don't have the motivation right now. I'm just gonna rest. I want to go on to the mission. I'm here for plot.
The Great Bridge of Murden is in sight. Beyond it, the Empire.
What do you know? There aren't bridges that big in Elmira, that's for sure.
How unsettling. There are bridges in the southern part of Erdelia territory, but nothing like this.
It's the most strategic location in that area to move a large army across the Aramid River. The Empire will want to hold on to it at all costs, so expect tough defenses.
Finish this quickly. Let's proceed with caution. Ah,
You're right.
That's like that.
Their defenses are pretty impenetrable. Let's make our move carefully.
You're in command, Teach. Do whatever it takes to win. Well, other than sacrificing the lives of our allies for the sake of victory, try to avoid that.
I will do my best.
Let's get moving. We're counting on you, my friend.
Oh, I love you, Claude. He looks way older than Hilda does in that shot. Though to be fair, he is now the leader of the Alliance, so he's probably had reasons to age a bit quicker than some of them. Right, I'm going to double check the certifications. Nice. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but may as well. Well, I suppose I can technically try this. Oh, no I can't. Boo. Right, in that case, sort out my battalions. And then, let's head for the mission.
Sight set on the Imperial capital, the Alliance army chooses to march through the territory of House Gloucester, supporters of the Empire. Under the command of Nardell, the retainer of House Regan, the defensive forces of Houses Regan and Daphne draw out the Gloucester troops. Thus, the Alliance army can continue its march toward the Great Bridge of Murden and cross the Aramid River, which separates the Alliance and the Empire.
Still don't know if we can trust Nardell. I really hope we can, because it's better for Claude that way. But something about the way everyone's talking him up as mysteriously coming out of nowhere and being great, I don't really trust. Still hope Judith doesn't die, but still feel like she will. When games are too flattering of a character, it generally doesn't end well for them. But there's finally a cool Judith. I want there to still be a cool Judith. Right, I'll do the inventory checks and get back to you. Okay, gonna have a look at the map, but otherwise I think we're ready to go. Is there anyone interesting on this one? Any named characters in here? Oh, hello. Ladislava. Don't recognise you. Oh, and Ferdinand. Okay, so he's still Empire loyal. Nothing really back there, I assume that's why we're trying to take over. What's in there? In that case I will give Hilda back one of the chess keys I took away from her. Here goes!
That symbol.
It's an enemy raid. Stay calm and face them head on. Send a messenger to Acheron immediately. If we're quick, we might be able to pull off a pincer attack.
They say the enemy general, Ladislava, is among Edelgard's most trusted. Let's see what she's got.
She was there.
Our goal is to take down Ladislava and gain control of the bridge. Let's go.
Ladislava was there on the battle for Greg Mark. That's the button I want.
Let's make this quick.
What's my strategy?
Onward. It's done.
I'm impressed. My orders?
I'll do my best.
Guide me well.
I'm grateful.
May as well do that if I can. Not that I ever really use the rallies, but whatever.
Leave it to me.
Where's that one going that way? Doesn't seem to make any sense. Should probably send some more flyers over that way, to be honest. Since they have such good range.
Still alive.
Yeah, you are in fact still alive, my friend. Don't really know why I'm being so cautious about this, but can't hurt, I guess. Ah. Well, that's annoying.
Acheron, now's the time to show your loyalty to the Empire. Attack the enemy from behind.
I've got to make my name known to Her Majesty through distinguished service.
Didn't we see him somewhere already?
Acheron the Weathervane. He's of the Alliance. He's a minor noble who holds territory to the north of Murden. If he's gonna support the Empire, no need to hold back. He's nothing but a nuisance, even to the Alliance.
Quality. Seriously, why is that thing just pacing?
You think we'll let you take this bridge from us?
Yeah.
Whoa, new enemies from the central fortress? By the looks of it, that might not be all of them.
So basically, we've got a lot of fighting to do.
I took care of it. I want to do my...
No time to slow down. I am... It's done. I won, didn't I? I'm really... I think I've got...
Looks like we can capture this fortress quickly if we take out the soldiers protecting it.
Enemies approaching. Get the soldiers standing by to join the fight. We may need to hurry up preparations of the ballista, too. Protect the fortress.
So take out those guys quickly, is basically the gist. Actually, Seth can come with me. No killing my friend.
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not in for a beating, am I?
Yeah, you are. I'm absolutely going to take you out next turn. You annoyance.
After this battle, I will be known far and wide as the legendary Ferdinand of Adrestia. Put the plan into action.
He did not get any less smug as he got older, did he? Oh great! More people!
We'll ally ourselves with the Imperial soldiers too.
Thanks for making your way here. Annihilate the enemy with the rest of them.
Dear Lord, can everyone have a break, please?
You defeat me? Left.
I love Seteth.
Haven't
He's
withered away
wonderful.
Just yet. Destiny unfurls.
No mercy.
Man, everyone is off to Hilda again. Might have to send Seteth over there next turn, to be honest, because there's a lot more people than there were a minute ago.
Now's our chance.
Right. Where do we begin? Oh man, I can't reach them. That's disappointing.
I'll try.
Right, and you can't move. Oh boy.
A fitting outcome.
Do 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 do. Boo boo boo. Hopefully she'll survive.
I'm all right. I wasn't about to let you go. Sorry about this.
Take out that annoyance.
I never should have aligned with the Empire.
You don't say.
Gotta get stronger. Amazing.
Start sending Seteth over there for support purposes.
I've got no time for mercy.
It's weird how her
Not there.
hair veil thing clips through her shoulders so often.
It won't be in vain.
I wonder if this counts as taking the fortress. Now I've killed that
I will
person.
leave this area to the reinforcements, and then I will swing around to provide support from the south.
Okay.
Fine work. Sorry it's gotta be like this. I fought and won.
I love you, Claude.
The weak fall, the strong live. Good fuel for a scheme.
I definitely like him the most as a lord. Because Adel is, well, Adel. And Dimitri is apparently quite the edgelord. He seems to have gone from bland to completely insane in the space of a time skip. So, you know, that's always fun.
Let's think about this.
Yep, I am getting you out of there as much as possible. There we go, that's a bit better. Now then. Claude, if you would be so kind as to start taking out these people.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
That'd be great. I'll bring Seteth over to give you some support.
Steady now.
I must lead them well.
Helpful. So close.
I could just skip this, but I don't really want to. I'm feeling less stressed by this battle now than I was when all the reinforcements were appearing, though. That was kind of
I fought and won.
making me freak out a little bit. Not fully, but you know, just a bit. I was talking to my friend about this and we were both saying how we never use physic in any other Fire Emblem game, but I kind of love it in this one, to be quite honest.
Shall we?
Sorry, but I must.
Pure grit!
Nice.
My thanks.
Love it when we get the reinforcements halted.
Can't afford to slack off.
I fought and won.
To
Hello.
repay Her Majesty's favor, I will not let you pass.
Ah, it's a good thing that she missed. She could have taken out my best unit there. We've really got to heal the Divine Beast here. Not Divine Beast. Thinking of Breath of the Wild. The Demonic Beast. Because I don't want to heal the Demonic Beasts. They suck.
Destiny unfurls.
Sorry, but I must. I can't.
I'm impressed.
His use of physic isn't as good, but, you know, I'll take it. I keep forgetting I was trying to grind their supports for a while to see if he figured out more about her being Sethlane. But you know, until then, I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing.
Should have seen that coming.
Nice.
Not my best.
I quite like not having level caps. It's oddly fun to just see the levels building up. Whoa.
I am sorry.
Man, she sucks. Is she taking back that fortress?
Guess I have no choice.
Do not want that
I'll
to
get
happen.
used to this.
I mean, we're nearly done, to be fair. Also on fire, but...
You
as such.
Sorry to cut you off there, Fave. Okay, I can't talk to Ferdinand, so I probably can't recruit and therefore save him. So let's just work on taking him out. I said that too cheerfully, didn't I? Ooh, you need healing. Bring you over here so that Mary can reach you. Oh, it feels so weird taking out the characters that we knew as kids.
Retreat, Ladislava. Tell Her Majesty about this.
We've already sent a messenger. I can't let you die while I flee.
In that case, please, even if I die, you must protect this area.
I kinda ship them. That was a cute little interaction they just had. Let's take out this guy.
Proceed carefully. It's done.
Is it just us now? Yeah.
Try harder.
Well, this is it then.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Bye.
Lady Edelgard. I'm sorry.
I'm getting...
Nice.
You did it!
I'm glad we defeated them here. I doubt they're an enemy we could win against twice.
Great. Well, that was fun. Now we see what plot we get.
Well done, everyone. The Great Bridge of Myrden is ours.
I was prepared for bloodshed, but that was more than expected. I guess I'm still not used to this.
Even our enemies were fighting for their own cause. They held out without fleeing until the bitter end.
You don't have to get you don't have to get used to it. It's never going to be a good thing.
That is true. I wouldn't want to become the type of person who feels nothing when someone dies.
Now it's on me to return to Alliance territory and convince those lords to join us.
I love Setith looking threateningly over his shoulder.
Lawrence, would you return home for the time being and lay the groundwork with your father?
Fine. After all, this is for the Alliance. Or rather, for all of Fodlan.
For those of you who live in Alliance territories, I ask that you return to your houses and spread the word about the current situation. Until we finish our preparations, Judith and the Knights will do everything in their power to defend the Great Bridge.
That's a casual way to dole out such a deadly mission, boy.
Yeah, please don't let it kill her.
Do you object?
Just who do you think I am? I won't let the Empire pass this way, even if it costs me my life.
It's gonna cost her her life, isn't it?
Too bad you're not allowed to die. Fight like your life depends on it, but flee if you're ever truly in danger.
A tall order, as always. I'll use my best discretion, Claude.
We have no objections either. Go forth and secure us a sufficiently powerful army.
I'll stay here too. The only ones I'd be going home to are my little sis and my grandpa.
Are you sure you don't want to see your sister? It may be a while before you can return home again.
But if I see her, I may not want to come back. So I'll wait till I'm done here.
What about me?
Actually, I'd like for you to come with me, Teach, to help negotiate with the lords. They're followers of the Church of Seros, after all. It'll make things easier if we have someone there to speak on Rhea's behalf. All right, everyone. Let's meet back at the monastery next month. Good luck out there.
I do love how everyone is smiling except Zetif. It's so funny seeing him just standing over his shoulder.
I have returned, Nardell.
Oh, Master Claude, it's you. I mistook you for one of the local children. My apologies.
It seems you have adjusted to your work here. Our recent strategy was successful, thanks to you.
I was a bit concerned when House Goneril's army intervened from the east.
Unless he's Claude's dad. They have similar hair braids, I've just noticed.
Count Gloucester must have requested reinforcements from them.
Yes, and they have that young general who won some acclaim from his battles in Elmira. Regardless, they showed no signs of seriously wishing to attack us, and merely fulfilled their obligations to House Gloucester. Now then, who is this lovely lady?
This is my professor, who I asked to join me at the Roundtable Conference. Teach, this is Nardell, that retainer Judith was talking about.
Nice to meet you, or ... Let's be polite.
How polite. I've heard good things about you from Master Claude.
As you can see, he wasn't born in Fodlan. Still, trust me when I say he is highly capable.
True! In fact, my capability is my only redeeming quality. I hope you'll continue to look after Master Claude, Professor.
Kind of hope he is Claude's dad, because that would mean we could trust him. And I would really love to be able to trust whoever we leave in charge of the Alliance. I don't want bad things to happen.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Great Tree Moon. Blood of the Eagle and Lion.
Man, this all sounds a bit endgamey.
Now in control of the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Alliance army invades the Imperial territories. In response, the Imperial army garrisons soldiers at Fort Mercius.
I'm gonna miss this loading minigame when I play other games. I enjoy jumping around on screen. Even if Violet's hair is kind of violently green after the colour change. Ooh, Paralog's coming up. Excellent.
All of that went about as well as it could have. Each lord has agreed to provide us with soldiers and supplies.
I'm impressed you were able to convince all of those scattered nobles to help us. I thought they would quarrel about how much support they should each provide. That's what they usually do.
Well, Count Gloucester took the initiative in taking on responsibilities. I presume that was because you spoke with him in advance, Lawrence.
I merely explained the situation at hand. Then my father simply followed your lead, Claude. It was because you had the professor there to represent Lady Rhea. My father is a pious follower of the Church of Seros.
I don't doubt it. I wasn't under the delusion that it was my personal charm that unified everyone.
Kinda sucks that I'm stuck being Rhea when I don't really like Rhea.
Thanks for that, by the way. I hope you don't feel like I used you, because I sort of used you.
I love Claude. Yeah, don't mention it.
I appreciate that. We don't have time to be picky about our methods. But be honest, you're having a hard time adjusting to your new role, aren't you? You weren't even a follower of Seros to begin with, and somehow you've ended up as a representative of the church.
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey.
I realize that you might feel guilty about deceiving the believers for our cause.
Well, I hadn't thought about it until now, but now I do.
But this is just what the Archbishop wanted, and she's the highest authority in the church.
That is true.
Besides, as wielder of the Sword of the Creator, it's undeniable that you're special. I think you should be more confident in yourself and use your position to the fullest.
I have news. Our enemy is gathering troops at Fort Mercius. Their army is immense, likely led by a renowned general, or perhaps even...
Edelgard?
Well now, that would be interesting. If we can defeat the Emperor, then the Empire will collapse.
There's something else. An unidentified army has approached the Great Bridge of Myrden. They passed through the Daphne and Gloucester territories from the northwest with incredible speed. They're raising the banner of House Blathid. Perhaps they are the remnants of the Fargus royal family.
Interesting. Wonder if we'll find out who Cornelia is then.
From what we could tell, they posed no threat to the citizens of the Alliance, and so we refrained from engaging them in needless combat.
Wonder if it's Dimitri then.
Maybe they hope to fight against the Empire to avenge their fallen prince. And what about the bridge itself?
Obviously, we wouldn't let them pass without receiving envoys first. We thought they may try to force their way through. We considered firing warning arrows, but they left immediately, heading east.
Are they intending to use one of the bridges in Ordelia territory?
Most likely. But the Imperial Army still controls those bridges. I can't imagine what they intend to do in the Empire, even if they do manage to break through.
I'm reluctant to ease up on our surveillance, but it would be difficult to track them there. For now, let's assume they're just troops belonging to the Old Kingdom. In any case, we should proceed with caution. Soon we'll be entering Empire territory ourselves. If our enemies are going to intercept us with an attack, it will probably be at Gronder Field. How fitting that it was the site of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion 5 years ago.
Yeah, I did notice the similarities in the title. Blood of the Eagle and Lion sounds a lot less cheery though. Oh, I hate that we're killing the people we made friends with as kids. It's so weird. Oh, Fire Emblem Heartbreak Edition. Sure, let's have a support.
Hey, Professor. I think you've been working too much lately. The battle's gonna keep going with or without you, but you're the one doing the most out there. It's real impressive how you can focus on giving orders and fighting. I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's over. I just don't want you to wear yourself out.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I mean, we did faint that couple of times, but no one seems to care about that anymore, so...
Oh yeah? As soon as you say you're fine, that's when it hits you. No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might be taking advantage of you? Claude keeps asking you to do things, but you never say no.
I love Claude.
Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound in character for us.
I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna.
You've done things you didn't want to do.
What do you mean? Like studying? Sure, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed. I had good reason for it.
It's the same for me.
The same, huh? I think I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of everyone else. That's real noble of you, Professor. I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay then. I'm gonna keep trying to do my best. But now, I'm gonna do it for you.
No.
My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too. I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life just means I gotta work even harder. What do you think?
I think you're important to me too, Raphael.
Really? I wasn't expecting you to say that. You're gonna make me blush. We gotta keep working hard together then. At least until this war's over. I'll work to make sure you don't collapse from exhaustion. You got nothing to worry about, Professor. I've been training non-stop. I got your back, no matter what.
So that was presumably our A support. Yeah. So I'll probably be able to unlock S support with him then. Not that I want to. Ooh. New class. Whoa.
I've still got some hidden potential.
That's quality armor. Heck yeah. I don't know what it does, but I love it. Right. Certifications. Ignatz is newly over that level? But you can't be any, can you? Nope. Anyone else who can be a new thing? Certus, how are you doing? No. Okay. Stick with that then, now. Ooh. Saint thing, saint thing! Heck yeah, we're gonna do this. Macquill was the saint that we couldn't put together in our theory. My friend knows who it is now, having googled them. But... also, apparently we were wrong about Geralt. I don't believe that. But, you know, game's got a game.
Very interesting.
What are you reading?
Oh, Teach. How long have you been there? Don't sneak up on me like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Anyway, I'm reading the official biography of the Four Saints, as sanctioned by the Church.
I would love to see Seteth reading that.
I know you're not very familiar with the teachings of Seros, but even you must have read it at least once.
I don't think so.
Tell me again, how exactly did you manage to get a job teaching at an academy run by the Church?
I have literally no idea, Claude. No one knows.
Well, whether you've read the biography or not, the Four Saints must at least ring a bell, right?
Yeah, 'cause 2 of them are in my party.
Well then, I've got a little quiz for you. Name the Four Saints, companions of the great Saint Seros. I'll give you a hint. There was Keyhole, Sethline, Indek, and... who was the fourth one again?
Because Keyhole is Seteth, Sethline is Flayn, Indek I thought was Geralt, and we had a pretty good case for that, but apparently not. The fourth one's Macwill. And also, mandatory episode reminder, I hate Byleth's leggings.
Correct. I was hoping you'd know that much at least. In any case, you can learn some interesting things reading about the life and times of Saint Macwill. For instance, he was more skilled with his hands than his fellow saints, and even became an accomplished blacksmith. He used his skills to forge countless sacred weapons for the army of Seros. Of course, he didn't just forge the weapons, he also used them in battle himself. Legends say his strength was second only to Seros.
Oh yeah, Rhea is Seros, by the way, in case we missed that. The good old Saints theory lives on.
It's even said that he played a big role in the Battle of Tailtean, where Seros fought Nemesis, the King of Liberation, who became the King of Evil. Macwill lost his life in that battle, and now his body rests in a coffin within the Holy Mausoleum.
Okay.
Or so one story goes.
Yeah.
Another legend says he set off on a journey to find a new land. That he left Fodlan from the east, crossed the sea, and vanished.
That seems
he must have
more
left
likely.
Alliance territory, but where exactly would he have set sail from, I wonder? Thinking about it reminds me of another interesting story concerning the Srang region. The peninsula is attached to the mainland of Fodlan and extends from the northeastern part of Kingdom territory. If you were to set sail from Margrave Edmund's territory, you could cut across a stretch of sea and land there. And it just so happens that in the Srang region, there are ruins built to worship a sacred beast that appeared from across the sea. If the ruins have something to do with Saint Macwill, there could be sacred weapons there. So, have I piqued your interest, or what?
Yeah.
You always have to play it cool, don't you? Just think of how useful it would be to have weapons like that. Not to mention that the peninsula would be pretty easy to get to about now, seeing as how Alliance territory has settled down a bit. We'd be there and back in no time. No one would even notice we were gone. Come on, Teach. Let's go to the Srang region.
Let's go. Longku Fire
I always see it
Emblems.
through once I set my mind on something. Let's make the necessary preparations before I die of curiosity.
As I was saying, Longku Fire Emblems has appeared and is now sitting on my arm, so this could make gaming fun. What are you doing? What are you doing, Longku? Hey, Trunk. Stop it. He's rubbing his head on the controller, which is very cute, but not at all helpful. I hope I haven't underestimated how many chapters there are left. Because I have to drive a long way tomorrow, and I have to be up at about 10 to see the person who's going to be feeding my cats for me. Oh, I get to bring more people. That'll do. Right. Check my items. Right. Let's see what we're dealing with. Lots of beasties, okay. Ew, giant insect. I hate it. Wow! That's cool looking. Maybe there's an oasis. Okay, so there's thieves around, so I assume we have to get the good stuff before they can. Okay, let's see how this goes. So Claude can't die. I'm fine with that.
There are the ruins. It looks like we're not gonna have the luxury of an excavation. Look, I bet those are the watchmen of the ruins, and that they've been ordered to keep out intruders. And that big beast? I hear they call it the Wind Caller.
Only by defeating me can you claim the secret treasure.
Ah, it speaks! What is it?
Probably the Saint, I'd guess.
Huh? Who are you? I'm just here for a bit of treasure. Don't attack me.
Someone got here first. Must be a band of looters. We can't let them get the treasure.
Yeah, that's fair.
My orders?
Right, Leonie, I'm gonna send you this way, so you can take care of thieves over there.
Guide me well.
Setith, you're gonna go this way, so you can take care of thieves over there.
Shall we?
I'll send you that way. It's really weird having a white wyvern. Looks pretty cool. Oh, wrong button.
What's my strategy?
You're going that way.
Steady now.
You can go over here.
Onward.
You can go and dance from in, because I'm still kind of trying to grind your supports.
I'll crush them all. Let's clean up.
I'll do my best. Let's make this quick.
So much effort to get everyone moved.
Leave it to me.
Yikes. Good thing they didn't hit twice. Oh, they're gonna handle the thieves for me. That's nice of them. Man, I hate that thing. Also, everything is absurdly strong and I hate it.
You're not trying. This is our chance.
If I don't get this treasure back, the boss is gonna be really angry with me.
Lay waste to them.
Huh? Are you looting too? Well, I'm not letting you have this treasure.
Don't get used to this.
Wonder if Seteth will have anything to say about going to see his buddy.
I wasn't about to let you go.
Just...
Think this through.
another one.
Skipping through the battle sequences a bit here. I know I'm not really talking much at this point, I hope that doesn't bother people. Though to be fair, me talking is probably the worst part of these episodes, I'd guess, so... Okay, the thieves do have loot, so it is kind of worth going after them.
Never let your guard down.
No, that's my treasure.
I cannot allow myself to fall here.
No, Sertith! How dare they hurt Sertith?
I'm hurt, but I'm with you.
Oh, Claude. I'm hurt, but I'm with you. That's really sweet. I should probably heal him before I move him, actually.
At the ready.
A fitting outcome.
I should never have become a thief.
Yeah, probably not. Actually, start sending you down that way.
For Gerald.
Oh, great. Very nice. No, my brave sword. Oh, it's so hard to tell because the range doesn't change quickly enough. I want to take out Wormy Dude. Or at least weaken Wormy Dude.
Let's clean up,
I guess. Man, you cannot move far, can you? Kind of not very helpful here, Shamir. I know you're underleveled and all, but, you know, give me a break.
You should have seen that coming.
Nice. I guess it's the whole sand thing, isn't it?
After all the trouble we went through to...
Skipping through the battle animations.
Seems...
Oh no! Man, you are rubbish in sand, aren't you?
I took care of it.
He's got a lot better in the last few levels. Because he was kind of mediocre before, but he's actually very decent. No one really badly needs healing, so
Fighting wears me out.
The treasure.
Have a taste of my power.
yeah. Mr. Winkle, dude, could you not kill him for me so that I can get the treasure? Oh. Kinda wanted the treasure. Uh-oh. Oops. It's been a while since I've lost this many units in battle.
You got yourself killed.
We're kind of bad for Claude being on his own over here. Yeah, I'm just going to move you over here for a second until I've got more people in position to help you out. Actually, you might be more used to me on foot because, you know, bad walking is bad. Bad commentary is also bad, dear lord.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
Hope I'm going to be awake enough to finish this game. Because it is coming up to the time I'd usually be heading to bed, and I've still got at least one more chapter to go. Possibly more. We'll see. Is everyone else gone? Oh, wrong button. Yep, just the people in the middle left, so let's get moving, I guess. Let's do some random healing. Is my sword broken? It is.
I must lead them well.
Leggings.
I'm strong.
I mean, yeah, I do kind of want to cosplay that outfit, but the leggings are still bad. Not that outfit, I mean her regular one. But that's for the that's because of the character, not the outfit. When usually I choose these things because of the outfit, not the character. Because I'm a bit vain like that. I'll put you here to draw the archer's fire. Claude, we can close in a bit. Oh, hello.
Those who stand before me, how long has it been? Hundreds of years, thousands. You have the stink of Sophis upon you.
Right.
Let us find out whether you share her power.
In theory, yes. You do a lot of damage and I don't appreciate that. Interesting that the calves can dismount. I don't remember if they could do that before. I presume that they could. Claude's not meant to die, so I might actually just leave him over here for now. Because, you know, I worry. I might struggle without Lysithea, because she's really helpful for taking out beasties like this. No, wrong button. Ah.
Grandson of the grandson of the grandson of the elite Regan. Now tell me who you are.
I am your family's enemy.
Ah.
If you carry the blood of the 10 elites, you cannot be permitted to live.
Oh dear.
What do you mean by that? And what's that crest on your forehead?
No more talk. If you...
I'm here to help. Pull out all the stops.
And this may be the first time I've used Gambit. And it's certainly the first time I've got a Gambit boost. So that's fun. Oh great! Attracted his attention. That's what we wanted. You can wait there.
Still in it.
I think I remember seeing something about when you do New Game Plus in this game, effectively, you can get crest thingies, which give people special abilities. I'm not explaining this well, but basically you can kind of one-up people by giving them the power of an extra crest, I think it is. And the one for Macwill was described as the crest of the Wind Dragon or something like that. So yeah, this makes sense. I want to use you to make people more helpful, but I don't want you to die. Guess we're just gonna have to risk it.
I can.
I actually have to rest after this so that I can recharge all these weapons I normally wouldn't use that I'm using. Oh, come on. Can I attack from further away? Yeah, let's do that. That was anticlimactic.
More battles means more more. It's that time to die.
At least with his move again, I can kind of duck in and out of the battle as I need to. Gonna be done for without Aurora, so I need to keep her alive. Only what, 2 more to go? Gonna be here forever, aren't I? Well, that doesn't end well for you.
Leave it to me.
Why can't I assist? I can. That was weird. Oh, I'm out of psychic. That physic, rather. That ain't good. At least I can heal him. Guess you can stand there. Well, that's a lot of us using Gambit Boost. Still did barely any damage, but you know. Oh, I attracted its attention. Well, I guess if sacrificing the Oni.
I got cocky.
There are worse people to sacrifice, basically.
At the ready.
Oh, we're so close. I might just have to sacrifice you, because you're not really helping me. See if this works. Oh dear. Oh dear. At least it's over now. Wow, that was more difficult than I'd hoped.
It stopped moving. Is it dead? No. It seems it's just sleeping. I thought we were supposed to be given the treasure, but... forget it. I'll just have a look around there. What about this thing? Huh. I'll think about it later.
Is the thing worth it? What is the thing? Did I not even get a thing?
Thanks for all your hard work, Teach. Sorry for dragging you along with me. I had no idea it would turn into a fight. But hey, at least we got some treasure out of it. I'll leave this in your capable hands. Do with it as you will.
Why don't we share it?
How would we do that? More importantly, I didn't go there looking for treasure. Not really. Legends about the saints abound. It's hard to tell fact from fiction. I like to confirm whatever I can with my own eyes to find the truth in those legends.
What did you find out?
Not a thing. We didn't find anything concrete to prove that Saint Macuil had been there. We can't say for certain that the treasure we found was Macuil's either. I do wish we could have spoken to that wind caller a bit more.
Could it have been the saint? I assume it was.
Unlikely. Macuil lived thousands of years ago.
Yeah, but so did Setith.
And I've never heard anything about the saints being monsters like that. Wait a minute. Could the wind caller have anything to do with the Immaculate One?
Good point.
The Immaculate One is a monster sent by the goddess. Could the wind caller be... Where was it that I heard that stuff about them having been sent by the goddess? Maybe I'm too tired. My head is heavy. I can't think straight anymore. Let's call it a day for now. I've got plenty of time to think this over.
Fancy. Right. And that was the only paralogue for the month as well. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to end this episode here, and then I'm going to speed through the boring stuff, and head straight to the next mission. I'll keep in anything that's interesting, otherwise I'll just cut to the next plot. You know, because I can. So, until next time, bye!